Overwatch retail patch notes. October 31st, Halloween. Oh man, is it gonna be spooky? Is this gonna be a spooky patch? Okay. Lacera from Overwatch 2 limited event teaming up with. Oh wait, does that start today? Oh no, it's tomorrow. Limited time begins on Wednesday, November 1st, 11 a.m. PDT. Fuck, I'm gonna miss that. That's gonna be sad. Oh well, I'll miss that, but it's okay. It's a cool event. General updates, endorsements. Endorsement level decay has been reworked to be more forgiving in some circumstances. The endorsement level will always decay slightly whenever you finish a match, but that decay is now reduced by a percentage of the players who have not endorsed you. If none of the players in the match have endorsed you, your endorsement level would not decay. The following reasons prevent other players from endorsing you. The player is your friend. The player is endorsed you the last 24 hours. Endorsement level decay no longer occurs when a server shuts down. The most common reason for this is a competitive match shutting down when players leave the match early. Okay, cool little thing for endorsements, not too bad. Added challenges for the Mythic Ultimate Player title challenges and to each hero's progression challenges. Okay. Victory pose now shows your progression level instead of hero level. Interesting. Social feature changes, nothing crazy there, I guess. Text chat is now set to off, previously on. Whoa, really? What? Wait, that is actually crazy. The default option for team voice is now set to on, previous on auto join for all new players. This can be changed. Wow, so they're turning automatically on, or sorry, turning off text chat but on voice chat. That's very, very interesting. This balance patch is largely focused on widening the window of time players have during combat between some impactful cooldowns, such as Bastion's reconfigure, Cassidy's grenade, and many of the support abilities. Whoa, okay. They added projectile speed to micro missiles helps improve the consistency at medium range, while the decreased movement speed penalty on fusion cannons enables D.Va to stick closer to mobile targets, making her more of a threat when diving onto the enemy team. Fusion cannons movement speed penalty reduced from 40 to 30%, and micro missiles projectile speed increased from 40 to 50. Whoa, so 2 buffs for D.Va. So D.Va will move faster when she's holding her left click, when she's moving around, and her missiles travel slightly faster. I don't know how to feel about this, but you know what? Hey, you know what? I'm kind of about it, but I must say, I gotta say, it feels like D.Va's going down the old Orisa / Mei route, where they're getting a bunch of micro buffs, and something's gonna break eventually. Something's got to give. The law of Overwatch always is the same. When you give micro buffs over time, there's eventually a line that gets crossed, plus the meta changes where it just breaks the game. So you got to be very, very careful with stuff like this. So there could be a Giga D.Va meta eventually, so be careful. Doomfist. Developer comments, this change will give a stunned player more opportunities to react to Doomfist following a wall stun. Minimum wall stun duration decreased from 0.25 to 0.15, and maximum wall stun duration decreased from 0.75 to 0.6. Double Doom nerfs! Holy shit! Wow, those are actually pretty big. You know, with support's power probably getting tuned down in this patch, that's actually not a bad thing. Because support should not become the victim role. However, they do act like it's still the victim role like it was in the beta / season 1. Newsflash, it's not. So, I'm actually okay with these nerfs. Doom's actually been low-key pretty good if you're good at Doomfist. The problem is Doomfist is such a hard hero, not many people are good at him. But when you get a really, really, really good Doomfist, he just takes over the game. So, really hard character to balance. I don't know how they're really going to deal with this long-term. But I'm okay with these changes. Decent. Windton. Okay. Developer comments, increase the range of alternative fire will give Winston more flexibility in positioning while dealing damage from range. Secondary fire range increase from 30 to 40 meters, just straight up buff to his right click. I'm good with that. You know what? Slight range increase. I'm good with that. I think it used to be 40 meters and then they eventually nerfed it down to 30 a while ago. So honestly, good, nice little Winston buff. Sniper Monkey. Tank hasn't felt that good recently, so I'm okay with that. The craziest one are these two. Winston change is really not that crazy. Fair enough change. Fair enough. Oh, Bastion. Cooldown increase from 10 to 12 seconds. Weapon spread increased by 10%. Yeah, GG Bastion. Goodbye. Goodbye, Bastion. Goodbye. Get his ass out of here, dude. Get his ass out of here. No comments needed. Fuck him. When the really, really low skill heroes are meta, fucking game's ass. Every time, right? Like, Mei Bastion. When I gotta queue up and play Mei Bastion, just... Yep, that. Honestly, get him out. Get him out. Cassidy? Magnetic grenade cooldown increased from 10 to 12 seconds. Get it out of here, dude. Get that hinder out of here. Holy shit, this is... Wait a minute, this is kind of cooking. This is actually kind of a cooking patch. You know what? Let's be real, though. Hinder sucks balls. It sucks. It doesn't feel good for the cast player. It doesn't feel good for who get hit by it. Hinder sucks. Dude, get fucking rid of it, dude. Go back to the old grenade where it does 130 damage. At least you understood how it worked. Hinder blows. Good change. Mei? With some of the recent changes, Mei is now slightly overperforming. Her involved primary fire output is good for the role, so rather than adjust that further, we're instead targeting this more commonly frustrating crowd control aspect of slowing effect. Slow effect decreased from 40 to 30. Wait a minute, dude, holy shit, this is the cooking patch so far. Decrease from 40 to 30%. Yo, hey, I thought Halloween was supposed to be spooky. Wait a minute, I thought Halloween was supposed to be spooky. What is this? Okay, next, Sombra. EMP. Ultimate. Dude, did they just watch my tier list? I feel like this is my whole tier list just made into a fucking patch note. Sombra was fine, just fix EMP a little bit. Wait, dude, did they just take my whole tier list? And this is... Wait a minute, they're cooking. What a... Dude, that's a good change. I like that for Sombra. That's a very, very good change. She needed that. She needed that really, really bad. Symmetra. Developer comments, with Symmetra recently gaining more lethality in her ranged secondary fire, she's no longer as reliant on playing at close range. We're reverting her total health back to 200. Yeah, dude, they're back to 200 Sim. No more tank Sim. Dude, what? Dude, this is it Christmas? Is it Christmas? Hello? Dude, this is the patch. This is the patch! Widow. Hold up. What's Widow? Developer comments, Recon Visor is taking a long time to charge on the average relative to other ultimate abilities, so we're reducing the cost. Widowmaker is at a more severe disadvantage against Sombra. With the recent rework, and these changes will add more counterplay. Unscoped shots to reach maximum spread increase from 3 to 7, so her like left click, her auto fire, and her ultimate... Oh my god, why? Widow was not doing that well. If you pick Sombra, Widow just got deleted. Widow still keeps her sniper ability, but it lets her have a little bit more counterplay. Holy f, so far! Whoa, dude, hold on. I'm gonna give them these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're 9 for 9 so far. Holy shit, this is actually the craziest patch. This is insane. It's time. Support. Oh, first up is Ana. Oh no. Oh no. Who's up first? It's Ana. Oh no. Ana nade cooldown increased from 10 to 12 seconds. You can't just throw your nade off cooldown anymore. You can't just throw your nade off cooldown anymore. You have to be a little bit smarter with it. Just a little bit smarter with it, which means you just don't anti-tank on cooldown. You know, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I think that's fine. Bap's up next. I see his hairline. Baptiste. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Immortality field. Health decreased from 150 to 125, and cooldown increased from 23 to... Double immortality field nerfs. Holy shit. Immortality, dude. Like, cleanse. Immortality is such an ass ability to have in an FPS shooter game. he still keeps his ability to heal really well. He still has good survivability. He still has good damage output. But they're nerfing down one of the more frustrating parts of his kit. Holy shit, they're fucking cooking. They're actually cooking. Oh my god, Alari. Alari's next. Alari's overall damage output throughout a match is too high, so we're reducing how consistent her solar rifle damage is to apply. Her weapon has some other disadvantages, such as needing to charge up and a reduced critical damage multiplier, but we'll be evaluating how much an effect this has on her combination with the healing pile and uptime. Primary fire projectile size reduced from 0.1 to 0.05 meters, half the size of her left click, and the pylon's base health reduced from 75 to 50 for 100 total, and the cooldown when destroyed has been increased from 12 to 15 seconds. So if you haven't been watching World Cup this week, basically the really mechanically skilled flex support players have just been picking Alari and sitting on the flank and rolling people. And everyone's been kind of going support, by the way. This reduces how easy it is to hit shots on her by reducing the actual projectile by half. The turret's now easier to kill, and it's more punishing if it dies. So she still does really good healing. She still does really good damage. It's just less consistent. You have to hit your shots. And it's more punishing if you leave your turret up too far. You need to pull it back faster. So it's still really high skill. It actually just makes it harder. So she's still good, just makes it harder so you don't just turn your brain off and sit there and left click and just destroy people. Holy shit. I don't think this kills her. I think she's still really good. I think she's still going to be really, really good. Just not as like turn your brain off and kill people. Oh my god, Kiri. Kiri's next. Kiri's next. Kiri's next. Kiri's next. Suzu cooldown increase from 14 to 15 seconds. Oh my god. We're saved. We're fucking back, dude. We're fucking back. We're so back, dude. We're so back. We're so back, dude. Holy shit. Oh, man. Lifeweaver. Oh, my God. Lifeweaver. 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 Oh, my. Developer comments, Lifeweaver's total healing over a match is significantly higher than any other hero. To help bring it more in line when we're making some adjustments to his primary fire, Healing Blossom. Ammo reduced from 20 to 16, max heal reduced from 75 to 70, and the life grip cooldown increased from 16 to... Holy shit, I've never seen a patch cook so hard in my whole life. I've actually never seen a patch cook it so hard in my whole life. He still has good survivability. He still has all his abilities that are still really, really good. You got to think about it slightly bit more for life grip. And you can't just turn your brain off and just keep someone alive consistently. You have to be a little bit smarter with how you put out your healing, because you have less ammo, so you can't just sit there the entire fight. You never ran out of ammo in a fight on Lifeweaver. When was the last time as Lifeweaver in a fight you used all 20 shots? You never did that. So you have to be a little bit smarter, because if you waste a couple, you might have to reload mid-fight. Ooh. But the big thing is you can't just sit there and just constantly pump the same guy so he never dies. Fucking W. The goal of these changes is to add more counterplay against Discord Orb and encouraging Zenyatta players to think more about who it's placed on. Now, If the effect ends for any reason, the target is temporarily unable to be targeted again by Discord Orb. A new soft targeting reticle appears when aiming towards an enemy player that cannot be affected by Discord Orb to display the remaining duration before it can be reapplied. This is a significant change both to how the ability feels to use and how clear it is to understand, so we will be keeping an eye on the player feedback. Base health increase from 50 to 75, so he has 225 HP. Harmony Orb wears off when line of sight increase from 3 to 5 seconds. So this is a buff, this is a buff, but Discord Orb can no longer be reapplied to the same target for 7 seconds after the effect has been removed, and the range has been increased from 30 to 40 meters. So he gets a buff to the range, he gets a buff to Harmony Orb, he gets a buff to HP, but if you put a Discord Orb on a target and you break LOS, you cannot reapply that Discord Orb onto that target for 7 seconds. They did it. They fucking did it. They saved Overwatch. Oh, they also made some changes to, like, what's it called? Like, other options too. But they did it. They did it. They saved Overwatch.